it! Welcome to Michigan State Capitol. You're gonna see some awesome things on your journey today. From incredible paintings and decorative arts, to Michigan's House of Representatives, Senate Chamber, Governor's Office, and of course, Michigan's famous dome. Each step of the way, you'll walk on ancient fossils as you hear the inspiring stories of Michiganders who not only changed Michigan, but changed America. Before your tour begins, let's start with the basics. 2 letters. A and O are very important because there's a big but simple difference between capital and capital. A capital city is the seat of government. Not that kind of seat. Lansing is Michigan's seat of government because it's Michigan's capital city. The place where our state government is. It's simple. A capital is an important city. A capitol is an important building within a capital city, where elected officials from the 3 branches of government do their work. The legislative branch makes, the executive branch enforces, and the judicial branch interprets laws. Lansing is Michigan's second capital city. The first capital was 90 miles away. Welcome to Detroit in the year 1837. Michigan just officially became state number 26. And its first governor, Stevens T. Mason, was just 26 years old. That's why they called him the Boy Governor. No, he didn't like the name. Governor Mason worked in Michigan's first capital, and this building dutifully served as Michigan's capital, spelled with an O, for over 10 years. Detroit was Michigan's biggest city with all kinds of modern niceties, so it must have been the perfect place for a capital, right? Nope. It was really close to Canada, a British colony. We weren't getting along with the British in the 1840s. Lansing Township was 90 miles northwest, far away from the British. So it must have been the obvious choice for a new capital, right? Not exactly. The move to Lansing baffled, really confused Michiganders because it was a small, howling wilderness at the time. There were only 8 registered voters in the entire township. But what Lansing had was location, location, location. It was in the middle of the state, so it was more accessible to lawmakers and citizens who traveled by horseback and train. And it was far away from the British. So, Michigan got to work on capital number 2. This wooden structure was Michigan's capital for over 30 years. As you can see, it was kind of small for a capitol building. Not real impressive, and state officials called it the Old Barn. The new capital city brought more and more people to the area, so it was given a new name, Michigan, Michigan. Michigan, Michigan was on the rise, but the name was just not working. And by the time Michigan, Michigan became Lansing, Governor Epaphroditus Ransom was in office. Lansing grew so quickly, Michigan needed a new capitol building. The one you're about to visit. After years of planning, Governor Henry P. Baldwin and Michigan lawmakers decided it was time for a new and improved capitol in 1871. An unknown architect named Elijah E. Myers actually won a competition to design the capitol. He really did his homework too. He named the design Tuebor, which means I will defend in Latin, which he happened to borrow from Michigan's state coat of arms. You'll see Tuebor all over the capitol today. Chandeliers, doorknobs, hinges, it is everywhere. Myers' capitol designs made him famous because he designed domes. Domed capitols became a national symbol, an icon of American democracy, just like the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. Laborers started digging the foundation in the summer of 1872. Thursday, October 2nd, 1873, was a proud day for the young state of Michigan. Nearly 30,000 people journeyed to Lansing to celebrate the laying of the cornerstone. It took craftsmen, masons, carpenters, decorators, and ironworkers nearly 6 years to complete construction. Assembling the giant dome alone took almost an entire year. On January 1st, 1879, Michigan's new capital opened, and it was celebrated as a monument for the ages.